Hello, and welcome to Freedom with Marketing. I'm Sam, the founder of Freedom with Marketing, and today I want to share with you a story. After working with a client for several years, I want to share with you the biggest mistake that they have made over and over again, which a simple solution can solve, and I want you to learn the lesson that this client has spent literally millions of dollars to learn. And you can learn it for free right now, right today. And by applying this simple concept that I'm about to teach you, you should solve all of your cash flow issues, profit issues in your business forever if you implement it correctly and you follow this model over. So the story of how a client spent literally millions of dollars on advertising to make one massive mistake, and how they keep making the same mistake over and over again. And my solution to it, and I'll tell you how I have literally applied the same solution that I've been trying to teach this client, and the same solution, the concept in this video, I've applied this with this client in order to get them to continue paying me as well. Here it is. This one particular client, they have a $5,000 coaching program. Each time they open the program, which is every 2 months or so, they aim to service around 500. They aim to service between 50 to 60 people in each time they open the program. Their lead generation is they run Google ads to book a call. People book a call, and then the sales team convert them and sell them into the offer. That is basically what their business model is. But because they rely 100% on this lead generation system, there are a lot of factors that are outside their control. There are factors like the price of ads, that changes. There are external factors such as the economic downturn, people can't afford it. There are a whole variety of other issues that pop up where they might be getting the same number of prospects, but the conversion rate on the calls is lower. And when you have monthly expenses of around $300,000 and you typically make around $320,000 per month, you're going to have problems when these conversion rates drop. So what I've been trying to implement with this particular client over a period of 12 to 18 months is we wanted to build their email list so we could nurture the people that they have on their list, people who have initially booked a call or clicked to book a call or opted in to book a call, didn't book a call, didn't buy for whatever reason, and then we'd send daily emails as a way to nurture these prospects and then run a promotion every 3 months or so to fill up their spots. Perfectly fine, that worked for a while. Now, one thing that I tried to implement with this client is they have other offers at a higher price. But instead of trying to get people from their signature offer to upsell into the next offer, what they've tried to do is combine everything into one and then reduce the price in order to incentivize more people to buy it. This has not been successful for them. And when they try to do things like this, they are still focusing on the one lead generation, running Google ads to book a call, converting a certain percentage of people who book a call into buyers. And then when the conversion rate drops, cash flow issues happen. When they have cash flow issues, they have to reduce their staff. And I was the first person to go. The solution is, what you need to do is you need to get your existing buyers, your happy clients, the people who have just given you the best testimonial you can imagine, and then you need to offer them something else that they can buy. You want to upsell them into the next offer. Ideally, you want to upsell them from a fixed price offer, in this client's case, which is $5,000 US, and then you want to upsell them afterwards into a $5,000 per year program. Or you might want to increase the price to a $10,000 a year program. Now, you might be thinking that if I increase the prices, people aren't going to buy it. My answer to that is, how do you know if you don't test it? The next thing is that if you work with a lot of clients, a lot of people, in this client's case, they work with 5,000 plus people in their signature offer, even if 5% of these people are happy to pay $10,000 per year, 5% of 5,000 is 25 off the top of my head. 25 multiplied by 5,000 a year would be 125,000. And now if you divide that over each month, that would be an extra $10,000 per month you would get. which when you only make $20,000 profit margin per month, an extra $10,000 a month is you increase your profit margin by 15%. And that's just an example off the top of my head, which honestly I think is pretty low. You could realistically aim to have 20 to 30% of people in your signature offer upsell. But this client didn't want to focus on it, they wanted to focus on that one lead generation system. And this is a problem that so many self-improvement coaches and so many other businesses focus on. It's always getting the next client, the next client, the next client, the next client. And all of these is first-time buyers. One of the reasons, in my opinion, it's not fact, my opinion, is because when you get the next client, it's sort of like a game, it's gamified. And a lot of people in business, they want to improve, they want to achieve their goals, they want to hit the metrics. And every new client is another sort of point they get. And they become addicted to the process. But in marketing, it's generally said that someone that has bought from you in the past is between 10 to 16 times more likely to buy from you again. So why don't you try to convert your existing clients into repeat clients using the system that I've just described? When you get a one-time buyer to buy from you again, especially when you can get them to buy into a continuity-based offer where they pay monthly or annually, you don't have to pay to acquire the customer. You've already paid for them. This particular client would pay $800 to $900 to get one client into their signature offer. They would then have to pay their sales team a 10, 15, 20% commission on converting them, and then they have to pay to service the client. So in terms of profit they might get 50% profit, 50% are expenses. But if you're converting an existing happy customer into a repeat customer, you don't need to pay for advertising again because you've already got them. They already know, like, and trust you because they've worked with you for a period of time. You've delivered them a result. They believe you can do it again. You don't need to pay your sales team to do it either, because all you've got to do is just ask them if they're interested, and if they are, here's the form. And if it's 10 to 16 times more likely to get them into a repeat customer or client, then it just makes so much sense that you should be doing it, but they are not. And I want to prove to you the concept of how this works, because as I mentioned before, the first time this client faced financial difficulties, me as a contractor was the first person to go. And so they could no longer afford my services. This was despite me pointing out that, look, you're consistently getting 10 times your investment in your services per month from what I do. And they even gave me a testimonial that says that. But no, I have to be the first one to go because I'm a contractor, not permanent staff. So what did I do? I said, fair enough. What about if I do this instead? I reframe the offer. I reframe what I did into a different way. And they said, okay. And so they continued to pay me for a little bit for 6 months longer. The way that I negotiated this deal was they would pay me less per month for the same result, but it would require me to spend 10 times less time doing what I do. I don't attend the meetings, I don't do all of the other stuff that I used to do with them. And this halved the amount of money that I got, but it also reduced the time I allocated to this client by 10 times, which means that my actual earning per unit of time with this client went up by 5 times. Same problem happened again 6 months later. Who's the first person to go? Me, the contractor. So what did I say to them? I said, well, I understand this situation. What if I build you a system that your team can manage, that your team can implement, and what your team can do without needing me at all to do it? Sounds good. The cost of this was 2 months of the fee that they paid me. So they paid me for another 2 months. Afterwards, I said to them, I built this system, I can train your team on how to do it, or would you just like me to implement it for you? And for the next, I'll give you all of your assets as part of the service for the next 90 days for the cost that you once paid me for 1 month. Well, that sounds like a great deal, they said. So what if I do that for an entire year? So I'll give you a year's supply of emails, and it will cost you the equivalent of 4 months of what you've paid me in the past. They jumped at the idea, and oh, while I'm at it, do you want this extra add-on where I'll give you all of these promotions and all of these extra things, and that'll cost you 2 months. Perfect, they said. The reason it worked is because I just simply reframed the results I got and said, this is how much you make on average per month using my system. You pay me the price of 1 unit of your offer, So everything else is profit. They jumped at the idea. And they literally fired me 3 times, not as a result of not getting the results, but because of cash flow issues. And then they continued to pay me for close to 15 months to 18 months after they initially fired me, because I continued to sell them more of what they initially wanted to. And I've been trying my hardest to tell this client that this is what I'm doing to you to get you in to be a repeat customer, a repeat client to my business, but you're not implementing it yourself. And so that is how the concept of getting first-time buyers and then selling them into continuity, and when they stop working with you, having something else to offer them so they continue the continuity, actually works. And for me, quite literally, as a result of me doing this for this particular client, I've made well over $100,000 more than I initially did if I'd have just left this client when he initially wanted to end the contract. This is just one client. If you have 20 clients and you did something similar, where you offer them something else that they can buy after the service is terminated, just think of how much more money your business is going to get. It costs you nothing to get the clients. You've already paid for them. It's super easy to convert them. All you need is a simple email or just to mention it to them and the right offer. You don't even need to have the offer ready, prepared when you actually want to upsell them. You can create the offer as you go along, as long as you're giving them results, as long as you're giving them the experience that they want. They're gonna like it. That's all I've got for you in this video. In short, if you want to solve cash flow issues, avoid the mistake that this client has spent millions of dollars on advertising to make and spent over $100,000 with me to actually do the same concept back to them. That is, convert your existing customers into repeat customers who want to buy from you month on month, year on year. And if you want me to prove this concept to you, if you want me to do this for you in your business, at the moment I have an offer available. The offer is my team and I will create a highly personalized strategy based on your unique business situation, your unique offer, your unique target audience, what you do, what your goals are, and we will create a personalized strategy. We'll tell you exactly what you need to do step by step so you can apply it to your existing business. And the goal here is for you to get a new client or new clients in the next 7 days. The cost of this at the moment is free. I want to do it as a way to give you a result in advance. It's to start the relationship off on a positive. It's my way of giving first without the expectation of anything in return. If I can't help you, I can't help you. Nothing has been lost because I can just tell you that I don't think it'll work. If it does work, you do get results, then we can discuss about my team and I implementing a much bigger system to make this a regular thing for your business where you get as many clients as you want. We can create higher priced upsell offers. We can convert your existing customers and clients into repeat buyers who pay month on month while referring all their friends and families. And we can help you create a business where you can focus all your time, energy, effort, and resources doing what you love the most and what people pay for the most, and then you can delegate the rest. Like I said, it's free at the moment. The purpose for me is to give you a result in advance and to find long-term clients I can partner with. If you're interested, more information on what to do next in the description below. Thanks for your time. See you in the next video.